Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about fear, but not the type of fear that leaves you frozen in a dangerous situation. I'm talking about the fear that stops us from becoming who we are truly meant to be. The fear of failure, rejection, and being misunderstood. For most of my life, I lived with that fear. I was the quiet one in every room, sitting at the back, avoiding eye contact, hoping no one would call on me to speak. Every time I wanted to raise my hand, share an idea, or join a conversation, that little voice in my head would whisper, "You're not good enough. You'll mess it up." But something changed when I decided to confront my fear, one small step at a time. And that's what I'm here to talk about today, the power of small steps. It all started 3 years ago when I was sitting in a room like this one, listening to someone speak. I was mesmerized by how confident they seemed, how easily the words flowed. As I sat there, feeling a mix of admiration and envy, I realized something. Everyone who stands up here wasn't born with confidence. They build it step by step. So I made a decision that day. I was going to challenge my fear, not all at once, but with small, manageable steps. The first step, I volunteered to ask a question in a meeting at work. It was terrifying. My heart raced. My palms were sweaty. But I did it. And guess what? The world didn't end. In fact, I got positive feedback. That one small action led to another. Speaking up in group discussions, joining a book club, and eventually giving a presentation to my team. Step by step, the fear didn't disappear, but it became quieter. I realized that confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's the ability to act despite it. There's a quote I love by Lao Tzu. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We often think about big transformations, but we forget that they are made up of tiny, almost insignificant steps. Each time I spoke, each time I shared an idea, I was building a new identity, a person who could stand up, speak out, and connect with others. Along the way, I learned 3 key lessons that I want to share with you. Start small, but start now. It doesn't matter how insignificant your first step seems. Just take it. Whether it's speaking in front of 1 person or 100, the act of starting is what counts. Reframe fear as growth. Fear will always be there. But what if we start seeing fear as a sign that we are on the verge of something new, something that will stretch us? Fear is not an enemy. It's a guide to where we need to grow. Celebrate the journey, not just the destination. It's easy to focus on the big milestones, but don't forget to celebrate every small victory along the way. It's in these small moments that true transformation happens. Today, I stand here because I took hundreds of tiny steps. This talk is just one more step in my journey, and I'm still learning, still growing, still sometimes afraid, but I know that's okay. I'm living proof that with enough small steps, you can move mountains. So, my question to you is this. What is your first small step going to be? What fear are you going to face today? Not by leaping into the unknown, but by simply taking that first tiny, powerful step forward. Thank you.
Subscribe for more videos. Your support helps me create more content. Thanks for watching.